I find it fascinating, the whole like buying land in a virtual world. I know we talked about this in the last episode, but I was actually looking at prices on like to buy land on this place called Decentraland, which is like one of the most popular metaverse, and like the cheapest property goes for like 15,000 on there.
Jesus.
Bruh, there's land being sold for more than $1 million that you
Damn.
buy through their virtual currency.
That's wild. So they have their own currency in that world too?
Yeah, it's called mana, which they do sell on Coinbase. So you could buy like a bunch of gear. You could buy clothes for your avatar, like even land, and actually charge people to advertise if there's enough traffic going, like of people going in that land.
Hmm.
So you can advertise like whatever your product is on these platforms or these real estates from people that own it.
We're only at the cusp of the meta universe. Like we're about to get like Ready Player One is the perfect example of that, of what it has the potential of being. Where you could
Yeah.
literally go from universe to universe in your avatar in
Right.
this.
Especially if it looks good too, because like right now I don't see anything that looks like mind blowing. As far
Right.
as like virtual world, they look kind of corny to me, like the way their avatar is and all that. But
Right.
in the movie, like in the Oasis, they they were dope. Like they can dress up as whatever, and that shit looked dope. It was good
Yeah.
graphics, realistic graphics that like make sense that you wouldn't want to leave. You know,
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it will. We'll get to that.
Oh,
But
it will, bro. For sure it will.
yeah,
You don't think it will?
I think so. It's already like going there.
Yeah.
It's already going there. I'm just trying to find ways to like maybe make some money out of it too. Like because although it's not a real place, but there are a lot of eyeballs going through that one location in a virtual world, and that can you could charge rent. You can It's like owning real land. You could
Yeah.
average, but now you could like do so much more, and you don't have to pay for property tax either.
Right.
And it's much easier to buy and sell through their like automated system. So I feel like, with that and like the more attention that goes on in that world, the more value that land is gonna be worth, especially
Right.
like a couple years from now, if like everybody really gets on it, gets on, more people gets VRs and more people start creating accounts, and I don't know. And it may be like a upgrade for the game, where the graphics
Yeah.
are way better as well. So that's incentivizing a lot of people to join.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I do see this virtual world like really taking off in the near future.
Yeah.
I've been looking really into it and trying to see try to imagine a future that's like that, and it's totally possible.
For sure.
But I don't know if I agree with doing that though, like or being like that all the time, living in that virtual world. I feel like that's so bad for us, like not getting any sunlight and not actually experiencing the physical world that has so much shit and so many locations that we haven't even been, you know?
No, I agree with you, but I feel like future or past generations could say the same thing about us and the current generations. So I feel like things are going to change that way and it's going to become a norm. It'll for sure eventually become a norm
Yeah. No,
where
but we're
it's
still
not.
traveling places. We just happen to have a cell phone everywhere we go,
Yeah, but
you know?
it's different, bro. Like we pay a lot more attention. Or I wonder what the average like screen time for an adult here in the United States is. It's probably like 4 hours a day. So that's 4 hours of your day that you're literally spending it on a screen, bro. If you think about it, like think about having the knowledge of a person from 1,000 years ago, where you're just watching somebody on this fucking brick, like sliding your fingers on the brick.
Hmm.
That's us for a couple hours a day.
What mind blows me too is like the distribution part of it. Like, how the fuck can you click upload and that piece of content be accessible to millions of people at once? Like
Mm-hmm.
this. So many people around the world can watch that shit instantaneously, like simultaneously, and
Yeah.
be able to watch it all together in a major distribution. Like that in the physical world would never be possible.
No. No.
So I
Not
mean,
at
in
all.
a way, this virtual world that we call, the internet, even like Web 3.0, like this is, I think this is the future.
Yeah, because in a way, like, it already exists in the sense of like, there's a lot of times that people just mindlessly scroll through Instagram or Facebook and just spend hours there and on YouTube. So your mind is already there. It's just that you
Yeah,
can't physically like see where you're at. But then once you put on those glasses and you get into, let's say, like some type of machine where you can move and everything will move with you, then oh my gosh, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
yeah. It would be cool to have like a bunch of treadmills that you can that kind of moves with you.
Right, right.
That'll be dope.
It's gonna
Yeah, I
happen.
mean, we'll see. We'll see. I am interested in buying like the Oculus though, just to like see what it's all about and like
Have you
really
ever done
be
it
up to
before?
date.
No. Yeah, we did it at
Yeah,
your
my
sister's
sister's
boyfriend's
boyfriend.
house.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
like a VR set, but I think this Oculus one doesn't require like all the GPU and computer stuff. It's
Hmm.
already kind of built in, kind of like the PlayStation.
True.
But I am curious though. I want to like mess with it and like really be up to date with it because you never know. It could be like the next revolution as far as like technology, and if you're early, you can really benefit from it.
Dude, if Mark Zuckerberg is investing in this shit, just know it's the fucking future.
Yeah. And it's not just him. It's plenty
Right.
of other companies out there. And I do like even like Nike is like getting patents for certain shoes and certain looks, in the virtual world. So
Right, right.
it's
Yeah,
like
Nike Land.
this shit. Yeah. So that shit is like really becoming something serious.
And that's
But
that's where I think real estate would really be worth money in places like Nike Land, because that's a huge corporation. So they're gonna build out their meta world into something crazy.
yeah,
So if you buy some property at Nike Land now that's worth like $50,000, think about how much it's gonna be worth in 10 years.
it could be 10, 50 million.
Right.
It really could. Like it could
Right.
literally go up that much because based on how much traffic there is in that space.
Yeah.
And the more time goes on, the more people are gonna buy this VR stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna. I know it's still early, but I do think it's gonna catch on if more and more companies are being involved and actually making the experience like really fucking cool and improving graphics and all that to make to incentivize people to want to play it.
Right.
But I don't
No.
know. Maybe it could be also like a one game that changes everything. Kind of like Call of Duty. Like when you go on Twitch, that's what's the most popular is Call of Duty, and that's where everybody wants to go see other people play or want to play that game.
Damn,
So I
I
think,
can't wait till Call of Duty is in virtual reality, bro.
dude,
Fuck.
that
I
would be
hope
insane.
I hope I'm alive to experience that shit. And
Maybe
I'm in like my
that's
40s.
something that can bring more awareness to this
Of
virtual world.
course. And Call of Duty makes so much money, bro. They are
And they
going,
have a
they're
huge
going to
fan
invest into
base.
that. Yep.
Exactly. If they announce tomorrow that they have a game in Oculus or whatever, or they have a expansion pack or whatever, people are gonna flock to that because they're fans of Call of Duty.
Yeah. And then eventually it's going to get to that point where it's like um Grand Theft Auto in virtual reality, and you could do anything, and it's like a Westworld in virtual land.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
Bro,
even
oh
GTA
man.
6 could be that.
No, probably GTA 7, but not 6.
We'll see. I don't know. Maybe they're working on something we don't know about.
Good.
I'm sure they're like, up to date with whatever's going on out there.
Man, video games are so fucking dope, bro. I think they're just like cartoons. I'm so intrigued by video games, just in how they work. The fact that I can program my character to shoot something at you, and it's programmed that whenever this thing hits you, you lose health and you die. Like the programming behind that, it's so intriguing and so fascinating.